So we got ourselves a brand new Cincinnati Bengals secondary/safety coach. After losing Robert Livingston yesterday to Colorado, he is now a new defense coordinator. We have ourselves a brand new personnel. And I know I saw some people commenting saying, well, good thing that Robert Livingston left because our secondary sucked last year. And you got to keep in mind that not all of that is his fault. At the end of the day, we didn't get a good pass rush last year at all. We could not stop the run to save our lives. And we had injuries in our secondary left and right. Tyson Anderson went out for the season. We also lost, Cam Taylor Britt for 4 games. Cheeto was on and off again with his injury concerns. And DJ Turner, a second-round pick, was forced to become a starter. So there was a lot of turmoil last year where, well, yes, I agree that our secondary was definitely not the greatest. It wasn't really fully Robert Livingston's fault, especially after he lost a Jesse Bates and Von Bell. Nonetheless, though, who is this new guy, Jordan? Who is he? Well, he is actually our assistant linebacker coach, who is now going to become our secondary/safety coach. Now, how is he qualified if he was just a linebacker coach? Well, here's the funny thing. He actually played NFL safety he actually played safety in the NFL. Sorry. He played 3 years for the Miami Dolphins back in 2013. 2013, 14, and 15, he was a safety for the Dolphins. Then he went ahead and became a coach, and the rest is history. Now, keep in mind that he only played 22 games in the NFL, but he still was good enough to make the NFL and play in the NFL at that said position. So we're actually, technically speaking here, promoting someone who actually has played that said position, who is now going to be our secondary and safeties coach, which I always like personally. I love it when we take a guy who was a former safety in the NFL and make them, or have them coach a position that they played in the NFL. It's almost like the perfect, okay, well, you know what you're talking about and you know what you're saying, because it's not like we're getting some random guy off the street or a coach that, knows the principles or know the intangibles. We're talking about someone who's actually played it, talk the talk, but also walk the walk, right? Now, he's been our assistant linebacker coach for the last couple years, and he helped out Logan Wilson. He helped out Jermaine Pratt really develop and get set in Cincinnati. So he's done a really good job of working with our linebacking group to really make sure that they get everything done. Keep in mind, he's the assistant, not the full-on, guy, right? He's the assistant linebacker coach. Prior to joining the Bengals staff, he spent 2 seasons, 2017 and 18, working at his alma mater, the University of Michigan. In 2018, he served as the defensive graduate assistant with a focus on the defensive line, helping the Wolverines finish second in the nation in total defense. He also worked with defensive ends Rashawn Gary and Chase Winovich, who earned the all-first team all Big Ten honors. So again, like I said, is he qualified over every other coach out there? No. Is he better than every other coach out there? Maybe, maybe not. At the end of the day, he's in-house. We know him. He spent a long time with us already. He knows our system. He knows what to do. And he's going to help us at the best that he can develop this young talent. And it's a tough job he is having right now, right? Because for the longest time, for example, Livingston had Jesse Bates and Von Bell. Now he's going to have to take over a very young secondary. You're going to have Cheeto lead the building, right? Cheeto's going to get replaced maybe by a draft pick. That's going to be another rookie in there. You already got DJ Turner in there as a rookie, right? Then you also got to deal with Dax Hill, who's young. Not a rookie, but young. Jordan Battle, who's coming off a rookie season. Tyson Anderson is young, right? You have all these guys that are young, developing, and he needs to really get everything going here and hopefully fix everything. Well, not fix everything, but get everything steered in the correct direction, right? It's not going to be an easy job for him. And, he's up for the task. And we're going to see how it works out. And we're going to see if hopefully everything develops correctly. Because he has probably the toughest job here. our secondary right now, the youngest secondary, Cam Taylor-Britt is young, DJ Turner, Jordan Battle, as I mentioned, Dax Hill. This is the future of our team. This isn't like this is old veterans that know what they're doing. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. No, these are actual star young players. And they're developing, and their future obviously dictates based on how they do and how they perform and how they are. But at the end of the day, your coach is a little bit of how successful you are in your future because they kind of gear you and help you get toward that goal. That's why there are coaches. It's not just players by themselves. So he's going to have a huge task. He definitely will. And I hope he's up for that task because it's not going to be an easy one. But if he is, and if he succeeds, he's going to be a hero of Cincinnati. If he fails, well, you know how that story ends. With that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.